It's kind of dark. It's a little dark. Hmm. I'm gonna turn my light on. That might be better. Is that better? Is that even... Don't enjoy this light. Hello. 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 Hello, everyone. What is up? What's happening? What's going on? Is it a weird blue hue to anyone else, or is this just me? I don't know how I feel about it. What's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? Hello! I love seeing so many familiar names, friendly faces. Hello? I have so many tabs up. I was like, what is that? Hello, everyone. Carly, Raja, Fatumata, Fatumata. I'm so sorry. Elise. Very pretty name. Hello, T. Leanne, Kristen the writer, Hoanu, Alexis, Kaylee. What is up? Books with Kittens. Nice to see you. Hi, Bandy. Hi, Del. I'm in with my carer Ellie today, who's still coming out to help save my butt through COVID. Please say hi to her. She's so excited to see you live. Hello. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. That is so fun. Yeah, it is a weird blue tint. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what's going on. It's very cloudy today, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Megan, Roman, Jess, Between the Lines, Runners, what's up? Nikki, the Nerdy Nanny, Rosalind, Visha, hi Gavin, I love you. Elisa, what's going on? What's happening? Oh yeah, I was gonna put these earrings in because I haven't worn earrings in a few weeks and I'm scared that the hole is closing up. What's going on, everybody? How is everyone? Are you healthy? Are you staying safe? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking water? Are you exercising your body and mind? I can't do it without a mirror. This is hopeless. I'm just not even gonna try. And what are y'all working on today? What are the projects y'all are doing? Are you writing? Are you editing? How are you doing with camp? Because I am quite behind. Would that make it better? No, that's almost worse. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Whew. Simultaneously bored and overwhelmed. I really feel that. Super feel that. Doing pretty good. Playing a lot of D&D to keep me sane. I'm jealous. I gotta work in 10 hours and have not yet slept. Other than that, not bad. Go to sleep. Still healthy, still safe, and not sure about the water and exercise. Understandable. Got some editing, drafting, writing a short story. Oh, everything refreshed. Behind in the very early stages. I'm super behind right now. It's so cool to see so many different things going on. Plotting for like the first time ever using Scrivener. Oh boy. Let me know how that goes for you. I had to look up so many videos for that. You are not wrong. It is something else. It's just so complex. I'm working on my master's thesis to get done, so I can't work on my camp project right now. So, well, I wish you all the luck in that. Cool, cool. Hey, Carson Lee. We're working on eating pizza, failing nano, and drinking caffeine, and some writing. I like how you threw the writing there at the very end. Very cool. Yeah, I'm super behind. I need to actually update my camp thing. I'm gonna do that really fast because I haven't um updated it in a few days. Let me tell you, I am not worried about streaks or getting badges this month. I am just trying to update it when I can remember. Oh, my drawer is all my drawer is out of place. It's bothering me. I have currently 17 hours out of 60. So we're a little behind, but it's okay. Hopefully, we're gonna get a lot of hours today. So, what are y'all working on today? Like specifically, like oh maybe you're editing or you're drafting, but like today, what is your goal? And if you don't have a goal, come up with one right now. What is your goal for right now during the session? Is it a word count goal? Is it getting through a scene? Is it getting through a specific chapter? Is it finishing the last chapter of Act 2 or whatever? You know what I mean? I wish Scrivener had a better style for Windows, but the Windows version looks weird. I completely agree. It's weird, you know? Imagine that writing. Couldn't be me. My first novel was an international bestseller 15 years ago. Now finally a sequel. What is it? I want to know. Raja, please tell me. Shan Shan Golan, what is up? Trying out Scrivener 2 with the trial version. It's so cool. I honestly love Scrivener so much. But so at the very beginning, at least, I've definitely gotten a lot better learning the hang of it and stuff like that. But at the beginning, I was like, where do I even start? I don't even know where to begin with this. But I do have a sort of organizational system going on now. But yeah, I bought a Mac just because Scrivener looks better. Honestly, I've thought about that. This sounds like something I would do. I just like watching these kinds of streams while I do homework. Well, I am glad you are here to join us, Kate, and I hope you get all of your writing done. Am I back? Okay. I hate my internet. It always does this to me. Literally does this like 5 or 6 times a day. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. It always does this. Okay. Hi. I literally, if it does this again, I unplugged my router and then it started working. So technically I'm not plugged into the right router right now. So I don't know how it's working, but whatever. If it does it again, I'll just have to go plug it back in and see if that works because it does this all the time. Okay. We're here. We're back. It's a good day. We're going to have a good day. We're not going to let things upset us. Going to go great. We're going to be smooth. We're not going to let the stupid internet make us angry. What's up? Take 2. So we're here. We're working. We're going to get stuff done. How long should we do the first sprint for? Actually, where's my stuff? Oh, it's on the floor over there because that's what I do. I just put things all over the floor. Let me get my notebook. Okay. How are we feeling? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. I have to find a better pen. All right. 10, 10, 13 minutes, 20 seconds. I like the way you think. 10. Should we start at 13? 15, 15, 15. 10 or 15, 10. Okay. Let's do, whose idea was that? I enjoyed that. Taylor Mays. 13 minutes, 20 seconds. So I'm going to set the timer for 13 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. All righty, mate. Okay. First sprint of the stream, 13 minutes, 20 seconds, go. Okie dokie. We just finished the first sprint. How did it go? How was that first sprint for everyone? I actually got not like a lot done, but it was a good nice little session. I was working on outlining book 2, and I realized something that was wrong with my outline. Just put it that way. So 36 words, 124, 182, and edited passive voice out of 3 paragraphs. Nice. That's really good. 211, rewrote the beginning paragraphs of the story, slowly getting back into it. 181, warming up. Got a side character profile done, and it was probably one of the easiest profiles I've ever written, easier than my main character. Really? I think I always feel the same. I find that the side character profiles are sort of easier, but I don't do as much information with them. I don't fill out the same list of information that I would fill out for the main characters. 4 or 5 words and 2 slices of pizza. I honestly applaud the multitasking there. I would not be able to do that. Around 220 words, 197, but I'll have to cut a lot of them. Oh. It was the first draft, it's okay. You'll end up cutting most of them, if not all. My title illustration. Ooh, it's finished. I wanted the background. Oh, that's so exciting. 400. I didn't write my outline, but I worked on writing in my journal. I don't know if that counts. I'd count it. It's still something. I read there's some readings for my government course and did half of my discussion questions. Nice. Y'all always get so many words. 369. I'm playing a different story as I needed a break from the one I was working on. This book, I'm heavy on dialogue. Outlining my act 1, but I'm not yet finished. Yeah, I'm still very in the rough, vague stages of outlining book 2, and I've got some plot points, but they're all very vague, and I'm still working through some things, and I realized something that I needed to do, and it's really exciting, but I don't know if it's something I should talk about quite yet. But yeah. I looked through Animal Crossing videos on YouTube because I can't wait to play it. Valid, you're valid. I mean, dialogue isn't bad, right? It's not bad. Depends on your story. I would say, I did not mean to do that. I just started outlining my new book. I'm so excited about it. Yay! I'm also outlining a new book, which is very exciting. I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself, though, with book 2 stuff, because part of my goal for camp is just to get a very general outline set up for book 2 and book 3. But like I know that like 95% is probably going to end up changing, especially because I'm gonna go back to working on book 1 when this is done, and I need to just remember that book 1 is the priority and really should be, because a book 2 isn't always guaranteed. But I will write it. I will end up self-publishing this if no one will take it because I love it. Hello, Grace Wilcock. Welcome. I just joined. Let's finish my 4th draft of my YA fantasy romance today. Ooh, well, I wish you all the luck. I know you will be great. I'm rewriting a fairy tale-ish for my creative writing class. I like it so far. It has a cool vibe to it. Very cool. Very, very cool. What are y'all into these days? What am I trying to say? Has anything happened where you're like, you just got really into something? I just found out that Chadwick Boseman is 43 years old. I'm sorry, but you're 43 years old and you look like that? He's older than my parents. Like, I can't get over that. Hello, AA, welcome. Excited to get some writing in today. Been baking all morning. Oh, nice. Super into baking these days. I wish I could say that, but I have not done anything that would justify that phrase. So, hi, bread bin sandwich. Love your name. Still love it. Has anyone read or watched Lolita? Because a friend recommended it, but I'm not sure. I have not read or watched Lolita. I know all of the stuff surrounding it. You know, besides the obvious, I have heard that it's very beautifully written. I do kind of want to read it though. I'm just gonna, you know, try to ignore, you know, the main stuff. I just read Six of Crows for the first time and it blew my mind. Really, everyone talks about that book. I have not ever read it. But everyone is talking about it and I really want to read it. I'm really just like a mope and I need to do school. All right. TikTok. Spending my days playing video games, nothing new. I totally feel you there. Same here. I've been kind of slowly easing back into The Sims again. I mean, not that I'm ever out of it, but I've been wanting to play it more. I try not to get too into too many games at one time because my big things are just Sims and Overwatch. And both of those two things are just kind of an always staple. But I'm feeling myself getting tugged back into Sims over Overwatch. So it's just a mess. I'm really into art right now, enjoying drawing everyone from Tiger King. God, that show was crazy. It was ridiculous. Reading The Unwanted in between my organic chemistry. See so many people making these wonderful meals. Meanwhile, I've eaten more sandwiches and canned soup the past 3 weeks than I have the past 3 years. I totally understand you. I've been eating canned soup a lot recently too, because like I have it and it's there, and I want to like use up everything that I have before I go and buy more stuff. So I made like a meal plan the other day, up until for the next like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's all just stuff I already have. I'm like, ooh, I hope I like soup this much because you're not eating anything else. Must have been writing, drawing, and playing Skyrim. Oh, that's fun. I'm jealous. I haven't played Skyrim in forever. My neighbors are arguing. The walls are paper thin in these apartments. Well, I'm very sorry, but I love eavesdropping and being nosy. So, yes, Chadwick Boseman is 43. I literally just found out, and I was like, excuse me? Six of Crows is what got me into reading. Is it Six of Crows? Crows? Isn't that newer? I'm gonna look that up. Six of Crows. It came out within the past few years, right? When did that come out? I've been hearing so much about it, specifically over the last like year or two, though. 2015. Okay, so it's a few years old. About to try getting into Twilight because I've never seen such. Are you a fan? I was a fan when I was like 12. Not that, not in an insulty way, but I have not read it since then. I read it when I was like in middle school, and I really enjoyed it. And so, you know, I would love to go back and read them again, though. Everything's going so fast. Sims is my lifeblood. Amen. Does anyone's cat want to eat their food? Can't relate. I do not have a cat. But my dogs do that. I've been painting out in my balcony more lately. Nice. I have also been painting a little bit more. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. I haven't seen you in so long. Sitting here playing with my parents' dog. Nice. What's the first series you've ever read? First series I've ever read? The only one that's coming to mind is Warriors, just because that was the first one that really and truly made such an impact on my life. But I don't know if it was the first though, because I've been reading from the moment I could read. And I read the Warrior Cat series when I was maybe 8 or 9. Gavin knows. I that was the one that made the biggest impact on my life. I don't know if it was the very first one though. Also, can we just appreciate that my hair is actually looking good for once? That's all I'm gonna say. I submitted that I submitted the discussion question that isn't due until tomorrow. Yay. Oh, good job. I'm so proud of you. Personally, I liked how Twilight is written, very aesthetic, the rain, moss, and the cold. I was like New Moon. Is the same reason though, it's warmer toned. Yeah, I remember really enjoying it when I was younger. Like not even because I never read stuff that was vampires or werewolves. I never read that sort of stuff, but I remember enjoying it. I felt like I was there. I was like, you know, so but I also it was like one of the first like romance books I read, and I was like, oh, romance. And then I like got married, and it was like the I don't know if that's a spoiler, but and it implies that they had sex. And I was like, and it's probably the American Girl series or Babysitter's Club. I wanted an American Girl doll so bad when I was like 7, 8 years old. Oh my gosh, I can't explain how much I wanted an American Girl doll. My friend and I would sit there and, like, flip through the catalogs, and I would, like, circle the ones I wanted. Oh my gosh. I remember I really liked, Kit and Josephine, was that her name? Josephina? Josephine? I was I wanted one I had never wanted something more, I think. At that point in my life, it was the first thing where I had truly was like, "This is all I want." Of course, my parents wouldn't get me one because they were like hundreds of dollars. It's like with all the stuff combined, you know? So, I think the Percy Jackson series is mine. Yeah, Gavin was a total one of the, Greek gods and goddesses kid. I never read those. I never got into all that stuff. He was more of the Greek, what am I trying to say? Greek mythology kid, and I was more of the furry kid. Judy B. Jones. Oh, Judy B. Jones. Yeah, that I guess technically that would be one of the very first one because I remember reading that when I was young. All I remember is one about a fruitcake, and I remember seeing that and be like, "What?" And I've never heard of a fruitcake before. I was like 5, whatever, you know. And I was so confused, and I was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life," because that book made it sound disgusting. Yes, we can. Adele has great hair. Thank you. It seriously never looks as good. I read like 25 Warrior Cats books. I was obsessed. Same. I read like all of them. I'm pretty sure they're still making them. I haven't read them in so long, but I was in like role playing chats, blogs, I thought I was a warrior cat. I'd like run around my house pretending I was a warrior cat. Made my brother do it with me. He makes fun of me for it now. But I mean, I was a kid, so I'm like, you go, you little Adele. Do your thing. You run around, pretend you've got a tail. Mine might be Narnia. Oh shoot, I read those too. Well, no, I remember I didn't read all of them, but I really enjoyed them. I had the whole series, and I don't know why I didn't finish all of them. Hmm. I'm reading about those American Girl dolls. I've only ever heard of Twilight being the sappy vampire romance. My friends told me it got bad reviews, but I wanted to read them back then. I still want to read them. Honestly, I would give them a try. I would honestly start reading them now just to like remember I have not read them in years, but you know. I'm also Cabbage Patch Dolls were all the rage when I was little. I had 7 of them. I remember they scared me the way they looked, like the Cabbage Patch Dolls, like holding them, like their face. I didn't like it. They made me so uncomfortable. All my imaginary friends were warrior cats, same, and all my real online friends apparently. Okay, what are y'all doing on the next sprint? What is y'all's goal for the next sprint? Because I need to come up with more of a plan for this stream instead of just kind of going all around. You know what I mean? I've gotten to the point. So I'm part of my goal is books like plotting books 2 and 3, and then the other part of my goal, which is really what I need to be focusing on, is starting on revisions for book 1, starting on draft 3, reading through beta feedback. But I can't go through beta feedback yet because I'm still waiting on some. Given. Anyway, so I don't know. Don't know what I should do. Oh, Bratz. I loved Bratz dolls when I was growing up. My mom hated them because I was supposed to be a good Christian girl, but I was like, look at these sexy dolls, if we're being honest. They made them way too sexy for their own good. Whose idea was it to do that? Just saying, okay? So off topic, whenever writing questions, any tips for how to write backstory? I have no solid advice. I feel like since I have read through a random few comments from my beta readers, I'm gonna hold off on giving advice on practically anything because there's still a lot of things that I need to work on myself, but also like now I have to kind of rethink how I go about some things. So I could tell you um how I would do it, but I don't know. Make sure your reader knows what's going on instead of assuming, ow, that they know what's going on. Oh, the Care Bears, yeah. Did y'all? I don't know if this is too old for some people, but Rainbow Bright. Do y'all know what that is? I thought she was so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with that. Oh, Webkins. Oh, Webkins was so great. I loved Webkins. I had a little dog. I don't remember her name. I just remember the mining dog. He was like the miner, and you could, he was a miner. I don't know. You could do something, and he would say something. I heard an audio clip of this guy talk. It was on the website like a year ago, and I was like having flashbacks, and I knew exactly how he said. I don't remember what it was, but and like the wheel you could spin, but Hi, Amber Rose. Welcome. Can I just say, Amber Rose, your comments recently on my videos have been so nice. I remember reading them, just being like, "Oh, I like these comments. You know." How do you plot? I don't get a page of plotting. I have no idea. Oh man, I love plotting. I like to write out questions. I like to talk to myself. And so when I'm writing on paper and plotting on paper, I like to talk to myself and write questions like, what is this? What is the point of this? Why is this way? And then I'll just start answering it by just coming up with random situations and ideas and see what works, see what sticks, basically. Do you remember My Steam Dolls? Yes. You remember Polly Pocket? The true forbidden fruit. Am I the only one who just wanted WWE when it was WWF? Figures to chill with Barbies. WWE, like the wrestling? I like Rainbow Bright. Yes, I love Rainbow Bright. Strawberry Shortcake, yes. Doll's first love. Rats doll. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Carly. Yes, I do remember the Bratz and Voldemort fanfic. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's do another sprint. Oh, I still don't even know what I'm gonna work on for this sprint. How long do we want to do the next sprint for? I'll figure it out. Let's do something a little, let's say in the range of 15 to 25 minutes. Let's just get in there. You know what I mean? There's such a fic. Oh, I don't know if you were on that one, Bailey. It was y'all created y'all wrote a fanfic. I don't remember what the context was with Bratz. Was it just that I really liked them growing up? But then, of course, the Voldemort thing. Needs to have the drunk fanfic stream. Yes, I'm probably going to do that one next month, I think. All right. What should I do for this sprint? Oh, also, so I have tons of these notebooks, as you've probably seen. And this is the Project Orion one, and it's falling apart. And this one I actually realized was one that my old roommate had given me last year. And I found some of her. Oh, freak. Well, this is what happens. This is why it's torn up. Found some of her biochemistry notes. Thanks, Caitlin, for the notebook. I just texted her a picture and be like, hey, she's doing her master's right now. I love her. I'm so proud of her. She's getting her master's degree. What kind of notebooks are those? I've always been curious. I don't know what they're called. I like the grid paper a lot. This says it's a Mead quad-ruled wireless notebook. Totally does say wireless. I don't know why, because it's a notebook. Oh, wire. The spirally part. This whole thing is just falling apart. This is not even. I hate this. Okay. Anyway. Bye, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Media Luna, like the way you think. 2112. Maybe it falls apart even more. You can put the whole notebook in a small binder or something so it's all in place. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. I already have like a folder where I had some like old, just random papers that I had when I first started working on Project Orion. But I need a better way of organizing things that's not just a folder or notebook. So I probably a binder, a notebook with Wi-Fi. Hi, Mark. Mark, I love you. I hope you're having a super fantastic day. Look at Mark. That's my friend Mark. Bye down the rabbit hole. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're gonna do 2112 for this. Okay, ready, set, go. Okie dokie. We are done with that sprint. How did everyone do? Making good progress? What you working on? See, we've got some new faces in the stream. Welcome to everyone who has just joined. I got some outlining done, and part of it made me realize I'm actually going to work on another part on the next sprint. I need to work on some of the map and location stuff, at least find a better way to organize it, because at this point where I'm starting to plot 2 other books, all of my locations, there's a lot of locations, and so I just need to get a better grip on them. It's crazy, I ended just as I finished my chapter. Ooh, nice. I like 300 words, hard scenes today. 66 words, that's still a lot, that's still really good. 208 in brainstorming, and I've hit a block. For 3 pages, 94 words, and I made food. Oh, I could go for some food right now. Can random Googling count as research? Yes. I would count it as research. Because you never know. You could be Googling stuff and then randomly get ideas for something you could use. And it's more stuff, you know? 277. Good job, Sharon. Got through the section I was in. I'm doing a lot of line editing too, which takes me forever, so it's been slow. Oh, Carly, can I just say, I'm not done yet with your story, but it's so good. I love it. And it's very hard for me to believe that this is a second draft, because if we compared our 2 drafts, there's a big difference there. But it's very good. Very well written. I really like it. Uh, 2 hours and 20 minutes of practice for today so far. Overall 156 words and edited passive voice out of an entire section 11 times. I'm so annoyed with my first draft self. That's understandable, but first drafts are meant to be not good. So, and you're recognizing it and you're making it better. So I totally feel you though. I find things apparently, and I have not got through all my beta feedback yet, but I read through one person's beta feedback because he's my friend and we were talking about it. I use a specific sentence structure so much, and I didn't even know it. I use a lot of M dashes apparently, and I mean I do love M dashes, but they were like pointing it out, and I was like, goodness gracious. I just throw them there, and I'm like, yep, you're good. And it's just every other sentence I like to use M dashes. Of course, 12-year-olds can write a book. Gordon Crumman had his first book published when he was 12. I started writing, I mean, I didn't start writing at 12, but I wrote when I was 12. I mean, I definitely didn't publish a book when I was 12, but I think anyone at any age can write a book. And I'll check your mail today. So a threat. Wait, I thought that was yesterday or tomorrow. I thought you said I need to name the main guy. Otherwise, it was good. Gavin. Name him Gavin. 257 words for a discussion post. I hated writing discussion posts. Good on you. Especially when you have to like reply to 2 people's comments. You're like, I agree. I agree. You did a great job at explaining this point. I agree that it's true that this I do that all the time for those. You still owe us the live mukbang. I will definitely do one. To head off, and thank you for another great experiment. Doing these more often with you is one of my favorite things about Nano Seasons. Oh, thank you, Bandy. I hope you have a great day. You're welcome, Carly. I'm scared to read my 0 draft. I waited a long time between drafts though, and I edit a lot as I go. Okay, I guess that would make more sense because I was like, this is a second draft because this is impeccable. I hate replying yes. I feel you. I only got 318 words during that sprint. That's still so much. I wasn't writing the whole time. Cheryl, stop showing off. We get it. You're such a fast writer. Seriously, though, that's great. I like how you also found that 2 + 2 = 4. It's really, yeah. I can't even think of anything, but that's literally what I say in replies. It's just like everything I say or they say in their post. Plagiarism is no, yes, completely. I agree. They'll say it. I'm like, I'll just reword it. Like, I really like how you said that. 4 is just 2 + 2. I lost 16K words when my USB drive decided to break. Oh, that's so sad. That hurts me so much. I'm so sorry. So now I'm rewriting. Just over 3K words written in the new draft so far. I am so so sorry, Cheryl. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Sent you a buddy request on the Nano site. I will have to look at that whenever I get back on the Nano site. I will go days without logging onto that thing. I just keep like a total written down of like the hours that I have to add onto it, and then I'll just do it all in chunks. I do not have a streak at all on there. And my creative writing class is a fantastic first drafter, and he doesn't even write that often. He makes everyone look so bad. Like he needs to do this for a career. This is my nightmare. I think I would stop writing then. 511. Good job, Shan Shangalan. Typically, just something I say in my main post. Same here. I'll just reiterate everything I wrote in my regular one. I just go through everyone's things and try to find the people who just wrote the closest thing to what I wrote. So I can just be like, yeah, yeah. Like the Spider-Man meme, you know? I'm really proud of that story, though. I'm really comfortable with the voice of it. Yeah, I really like it so far. Again, I'm not done, but from what I have read, I'm enjoying it. I didn't mean to put that up there. I save on USB. Ow. In Dropbox. I lost my work many times. It sucks. I'm so sorry. I haven't lost any of my work. Well, I've lost a lot of my partial stories from when I was a child, because I would write on my mom's old computer because it was like the family desktop computer. And so, you know, when I'm like 10 to 13-ish years old, I would just write random stories on there. And then they got rid of the computer one day and got a new one without telling me. So I've lost stories in that way. Sometimes I still think about them. And I'm like, wow, thanks, Mom. Your feedback on my short story helped out a lot, though. Waiting to hear back. Oh, I'm so glad. Let me know how that goes. Man, I cannot talk today. Let me know how it goes. Oh, I need a vlog for today. I want to be in the vlog. I haven't vlogged today yet. Oh my goodness. My nail's about to break. I want to step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break everything you say to me. The lighting looks better on my phone than it does on here. I don't know why on here it's like a weird dark blue tint. I hate it. Don't have nice equipment, if you can't tell. Hello, it is the next day. It is the 17th now, and I'm in the middle of a stream at the moment, and we just finished our second sprint. I've gotten a lot of outlining done. I have figured out some things to do with the outline. And like what I need to change about some things. And I'm getting some new ideas also that I've built on from yesterday because yesterday was a really great little session. I honestly like that was a nice little thing that I got in with all those ideas and stuff. So I'm building up on a lot of those things today. Okay. Hi guys, we're in the stream right now. What's up, Megan? Vloggity vlog, future Megan. We've got Bailey, Samantha, Alexandria, Fataumata, Ali, Carson Lee, Literary Critique. Going fast. But yes, we're all here. Oh, back with vegan pizza. Oh, I haven't had vegan pizza in so long. Vegan pizza is pretty great. But yeah, so we're working on stuff. We're getting some words in. I'm honestly making some good progress. In the next sprint though, I am going to be working on some map location stuff because I need a better system to keep track of all my locations. We are just vibing. We are truly vibing. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're working on. I just realized I'm holding this really weird, but yeah, cool. That's my name. Make the OU sound like the ooh and zoo. Fatu. Fatumata. Fatu. Why does my hair look so good today? Wow, we are truly living on the edge. Just kidding. My hair looks awful all the time. There's no more to that song. It just does. So, anyway, how do y'all organize locations and stuff like that? Love the phone case. Thank you. I got it like 3 years ago when I first got this phone, and I haven't changed it. And I really need a new one. It's just like falling apart there and there, and love the messy background. Makes me feel better with my own messy room. I was hoping no one would just acknowledge it. I've got like laundry. I promise it's all clean. Clean laundry. That whoa, what was that? That's I need to put away, but I am too lazy. But yeah, we're just here. We're just hanging out. Me is always like, I need to like clean stuff up. I need to put makeup on and change out of the shirt that I've been wearing for 5 days straight. Thanks, Gavin. We know it's not clean. But then I'm like, no. Basically, I'm like, I'm trying to be real and honest and stuff. Not that I'm like, I'm relatable. So real. Just like, man, we're just here. We're just hanging out. I draw little maps. I have one map for where everything takes place, but I never like update it. And I'm also always like moving things around. So it's just really like, I just need to like either draw a new one or not have it in map, like a drawing form while I'm still figuring things out and moving stuff around. Because I get really like, if I place this dot here, if this city goes here, I can't change it because it's in pen and I don't want to ruin this beautiful map. So my case is basically the Starbucks pink drink. In my honest opinion, the Starbucks pink drink is so overhyped. Like, it's good, but it is not that good. So many people get it, which is fine. You know, do what you want. But just as a barista, if I have to make another stinking pink drink, and they smell terrible when you spill it. You spill it all over the place, and then your shoes smell like coconut milk for weeks. There are also some fun fantasy map generators online that can give you a visual to slap some names on if it's hard to visualize. Well, I know like how I want it to look, and I know the shape of it. I guess more so like specific cities and like the traits of those cities and like what happens in this city related to the plot. I already have like the map and like if I really just sit if I once I have all of this figured out, then I could kind of sit there and like know where to place them. And I already have a lot of them placed, but I need a better way to just like organize it by like what's going on. I guess I could just use Scrivener. I'm sitting here talking like, oh, I don't have anything, and I have Scrivener. Oh, excuse me. But you know, my aunt came over with a 10-minute warning to just drop some stuff off the other day. It was not enough notice to clean. I never do that though. I remember like when I lived with my mom was always like, we have people coming over, so we have to clean. Which I get if it's like a gathering of some sort. But if it's like, hey mom, my friend's gonna come sleep over, we have to clean the whole house. I'm like, my friend who we have known for like since I was a child is not going to care about the way our house looks. So I feel like that with like family members. Like if my grandma's coming over, she can deal with my messy floor. Not that anyone comes to my house, but like sugar mixed with some coffee when I go to Starbucks. I well, I always make my own drinks, so I can make them as complicated as I want. But when I have to make complicated orders for anyone else, when people come in with their stupid secret menu drinks, they're like, "Can you make a TikTok drink? Can you make a Pokemon Go drink?" I'm like, "I don't know what these things are." They're like, "Oh, it's a secret menu drink." I'm like, "The secret menu doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. You can give me the recipe and I can try to make it for you, but please don't come in telling me to do all this stuff because it's just annoying." Anyway, that's my rant for the day. I've heard some people use like dice and role-playing stuff for world building. I want to play D&D. Is Mark still here? I think he's gone. I'm gonna text Mark, Gavin. I want to play D&D. Mark. Oh. There's also a website called World Anvil. My friend raves about that. It's apparently good for world building, but I've never used it. World Anvil. Ooh. Fancy schmancy. I'll have to look into that. You'd let me tell my order is venti black coffee. That's true. It's pretty easy. I think the easiest drink to make on bar would be an iced chai. An iced chai tea latte of any size, just an iced chai, because it's literally just chai, milk, and ice. Any black coffee is too, but the coffee, at least in my store, like the brewed coffee is like away from bar. So if someone orders it, you have to like walk to the other side to get it. Do you prefer Scrivener better than Google Docs? I'm wanting to get Scrivener, but I'm also so used to Google Docs. I'm gonna do an in-depth sort of review on the two when I get to when I get the chance. I would say for right now, because again, I'm still new to using Scrivener and just finding all the tools, just figuring out what it does. I would say if you are a pantser and you enjoy pantsing, stick with Google Docs. If you are a pantser and you want to learn to be a plotter, Scrivener might be useful. It also might be a little overwhelming at first. If you are a plotter and you love, love, love plotting like I am, I think Scrivener is probably going to be better than Google Docs. But if you don't want anything too complex and intimidating and you don't have the time or the motivation to really like get to know something and like work with something for a long time, if you want to just like jump in and just like do everything you want to do without having to like learn stuff, then Google Docs is probably better. But again, I'm gonna go through all of this in a video when I can when I can figure it out. Using D&D character building resources is actually a great way to help develop story characters. Yeah, I've definitely used a lot of stuff like that. I want to play D&D. Has anyone tried these Dalgona coffee? I have no idea what that is. I have some barista friends who dread when social media pages post and share secret drinks. Oh my gosh. I know, it's the worst. There's this one girl who's gotten popular for doing secret menu drinks. She's got like a huge bun on the top of her head. She always flips the thing. She always makes TikToks for it. I just see stuff about her, but oh my gosh. I have one more person come in and ask me to make a secret menu drink. Sometimes I'm like, no, sorry, we don't have it. It's just annoying. When I get fancy stuff at Starbucks, I always just explain it because why make it harder than it is? True. Yeah, if you can just, like, I don't care if it's super complicated, that's fine. But if you can say it in a way that's just straightforward and like slow enough to where I can get it. Because sometimes when we answer it, we're not always by the computer. People are just like, can I get a venti soy no foam chai tea latte with light 2%? You know, like, I can't remember all that if I'm not by my thing. What was the town building website thing you found when you were doing Project Garden? What was the town building? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Shoot, I don't know. I obviously didn't use it very much then. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. Thinking about what roles, alignments, backgrounds your character would fit with has really helped me, since each background comes with lists of traits. Yeah, I've done the alignment test for all my characters, and it helps a lot. Work Einstein, I agree. Also, Americanos. Americanos are easy too, except unless you have a bunch of drinks that are espresso and then you have an Americano. Especially because I feel like for most Americanos, they're always like, can I get a 5-shot Americano? And then it just takes so much time to sit in there. Okay, so let's do another sprint. How long do we want to do the next sprint for? Y'all can post some suggestions. I'm gonna get my map. Should I? This thing is just so frustrating. I need to just stop complaining about it and get a new thing. I'm gonna just set that on the floor. This is my original Project Orion. There's my map right there. But this is my map. Obviously, there's not many cities on it, and that's because I just don't update it. And I just need to organize it. Should I use Scrivener? Right now, I think I'm just gonna write stuff down. I'm not gonna do it on Scrivener yet. Ugh. $15, $22, $23, $17. Thank you. It is a pretty nice map. Shoot. Oh, this thing drives me crazy. I'm about to just rip it and just write on a separate piece of paper. But I hate commitment. Just kidding. I don't, but with these things sometimes. 17, 17, 15, 27, 16, 12. Hi, Ice Bear. I just like your name. I like that suggestion. Let's do 16, 12. Okay. 16, 12 for the next sprint. Also, I don't know if y'all have been looking when I'm doing the sprints. Do y'all, like, when I tilt it like this, do y'all like that? Or do you want to just see me? I guess. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me because I'm like writing and stuff. I don't know if y'all want to see my hands and like see what I'm writing. But oh, I tore it out. Oh. I like it, and I like the chickens. Wait, like what? Oh, down here. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'll keep it at that. I'll do that. Okay. Whelp. I'm gonna set it for 1612. Ready, set, go. Okie dokie. We are done with that sprint. And I think this sprint has made me realize that I need to use Scrivener for the next one, or at least my computer. With what I'm trying to do, I need some internet in typingness. How did y'all do? What did you work on? What did you get done? Etc. What's the weather like where y'all are at? I haven't been outside today, so I actually don't know, but I know it's kind of cloudy. It's 54 and cloudy where I am. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Oh. I got absolutely nothing done. Yay. Oh no. Am I back? The weather's amazing. I'm jealous. I actually really like sort of the gloomy gray weather. Ugh. 285. Got the beginning of a scene done. Nice. Sunny and 75 degrees. Wow, that's like perfect. It's like the perfect weather. I edited 762 words for client. Good job. Getting kind of chilly. I don't know why. That's why I was asking about the weather, because I just started getting a little cold. But I'm still in my room, so I don't understand. I'm opening Scrivener. I have 21 days left of my trial. I'm actually really excited about the way I'm organizing my Scrivener. And I'm excited to make that video. Oh my gosh, for y'all, when I get to that point, when I show you how I organize my writing in Scrivener, 'cause I love that stuff. Even before I started making videos, I loved watching like organization videos and like writing organization, like how people did this or how people organized in Scrivener or made a series Bible, like, and it's a fat binder of like all this stuff, and I'm like, ah, it's so beautiful. 45 degrees Fahrenheit in New York. Only about 10 degrees warmer than y'all. 50-ish and windy in Philly. So it seems like everywhere, at least in the US right now, is a little on the cooler side. If you use Scrivener, how do you organize your locations in Scrivener? How do you organize places and locations, and not necessarily having a map, but like specific cities and places? And if you're not writing fantasy, like I guess just scenes and just locations in your story. You know what I mean? How do y'all do that if you use Scrivener? Even if you don't use Scrivener, how do you do it? Because I like hearing about all that, you know? You know? Oh, why am I cold? Why am I getting cold? Ugh. Ugh. Did y'all like the video I uploaded yesterday? Was it yesterday? What's today? Yeah, it was yesterday. Time is weird. It's a little different, but and I was planning on doing something else for that video, but it just kind of happened. I enjoyed it. It was very relaxing to make. Sarah Bear, what's going on? Nice to see ya. Oh, 86 in Florida. Yeah, Florida is so humid though. Except for Tennessee, apparently. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna attempt to put these earrings back in, but I'm scared that the hole has closed. That's what happens when I don't wear earrings in like 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna try. I can't. Sunny and 70 here in Northwest Washington. That sounds so nice. I want to go to Washington. It's so pretty. I don't know whether in Fahrenheit, but it's 3 degrees Celsius here. Well, I don't know what that means. um, 3 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. 37. Wow. That's cold. We're going cruising later, not getting out the car, but we just want to feel the sun and the wind in our hair. Oh, that sounds so nice. That's what Gavin and I do a lot. Well, we used to do it, not so much, now, but um, that's such a fun thing. Just like driving around. That's all. I enjoy driving around, especially when it's nice and like roll the windows down. I love driving with the windows down. I'm scared I'm gonna have a scar on my finger. Do y'all see that? Oh, it already looks like a scar. I burned myself. Still kind of scabbing over. 48 here in Utah. Nice. Oh, by the way, so we're going on the roads with the water views. That sounds so nice. I'm so jealous. That sounds so fun. If y'all could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I purely by, I guess, appearance, like Switzerland or Ireland. You know what I mean? Somewhere up there. It's just pretty. I need to travel more. I want to travel more. Greece. Oh, Greece is really pretty too. Sweden or another Scandinavian country. Yes, yes. Iceland. That would be cool too. Scotland. Okay. But it looks the weather. Everything is perfect. Scotland's really pretty too. That's cool. Yeah, I like those like European countries where it's very just pretty. I guess I don't know. I say the word pretty so much. Chattanooga and Tennessee, really great summers, lots of lakes in the mountains. I haven't been there, but I haven't really even looked into that very much. Sorry, I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking so long. I'm kind of sad you have to be 16 to get your permit in Kentucky. I think it'd be nice to learn how to drive right now. You have to be 16 to get your permit? I did not know that. Because usually it's 15, right? Like in the US at least. My sister is about to start doing her permit stuff. She turns 15 this year. And it's very exciting. She is scared to drive though. I'd stay here, Germany, or Japan. Japan's pretty too. I would love to visit Korea, like South Korea and Japan. I don't mind my city. I like Vienna a lot. You're in Vienna? That sounds so nice. What the heck? Y'all live in like those like picturesque places. It's like everyone wants to go there, you know what I mean? No one wants to go to Texas. Try to live in other areas where seasons change drastically and I can't handle the brown. Lifelong Washingtonian. I need green. Yeah, Washington's so pretty, and Oregon, like the mountains and the coast and like the greenery and everything. I don't know how y'all just like live there. Yeah, Pacific Northwest. It's ridiculous. You need to be 16 to get your learner's permit in province. You need to be 16 to get your permit in most places, I thought. Where I am, you can be 15 to get your permit and then 16 to get your license. So like before you get your license, you get your permit, and that's when you start learning, basically. At least for me. In Ohio, I got my permit at 15, license at 16. Yeah, that's what mine was. In my state, they changed the law like 5-ish years ago. Even though I'm 16, I can't get my permit because of Miss Rona. I know. So sorry. Did they change the law everywhere though? Is that a thing now? Wait, no, that's not a thing, or at least not here, because my sister's 14. She'll be 15 this year, and they've already like working on starting to get her permit or like finding how she's gonna do it or whatever. Scared to go to the south. I had a layover in Arizona, and it was like stepping into an oven. I'd become a lobster and die. I'm pretty sure Arizona's a little like hotter, like the desert area and stuff at least is like crazy sweltering. I mean, in Texas, it's still really hot, but um, Pennsylvania is 16 for permits. Can't get a permit till 16. What? I didn't know. Is that a new thing? Because I did not know that. From Arizona, not gonna lie, I miss it, that heat compared to Florida. Really? Yeah, Florida though is like humid heat. Isn't Arizona more like dry heat and Florida's like humid heat? I would probably take dry heat over humid heat because it's just you feel nasty, you can't wear anything. It depends on the state. In Georgia, it's 15. Oh yeah, you're in Georgia. I grew up in Georgia. I'd rather stay in good old freezing temperature Canada. That's so funny. I don't know if I could last very long in freezing temperatures. I'm in Phoenix. It's 83. I think like on average in Texas, at least where I am in Texas, like the DFW area, like central north Texas, more north than central, I guess, but average summers 105 maybe 110. I'm gonna just say 100 to 110 is sort of the average for Texas summers. You know what does AC? Because it's cold most of the year, but our summers are so nasty and muggy. Ooh. For Arizona, it's easier to get sick because you're constantly in the heat and then going inside where it's cold. Oh, true. It's so like interesting how all that works. My feet are super cold right now for some reason. I'm getting chilly. I don't know why. Oh no, I cannot handle Texas. I start tapping out at 70. 70? 70 is like perfect. Oh god, I wish I could have 70-degree weather year round. 70 is like perfect weather. I would love that. No, I'm from Kentucky. My family's from Georgia. Oh, I thought before, or like even before the stream, you had mentioned something about Georgia. I need advice. After I'm done working on my outline, what should I work on next? Whatever you want. I don't know. It is not up to me on what you should work on. In my opinion, there's advice, and then there's just asking me what you should do, which isn't advice. If you're like, what should I work on next? Like, I can help you and give you suggestions, but it's not like advice, in my opinion. You should work on whatever you want. You can work on drafting it. You should work on another story. Whatever you'd like. Beach weather is 60. 60 is nice, but it's like slightly too cold. 60 is where I start to get kind of cold. And then 50 is like too cold. Not too cold, but too cold to be comfortable. 60 is you can be comfortable unless there's like wind, and then it's like too cold. 50s is like slightly too cold. But at the same time, we don't ever get snow ever. So that's another drawback because I wish I could have snow. Especially in recent years, though, we just have not been getting snow. I don't think I've seen snow in like personally seen snow that I could like scoop up into a handful, as little as the handful is, in like 5 years. Then it does major temperature shifts throughout the day too that make me sick. I go to school in the morning and work after and have to plan for 3 different weather types. Really? It's always like when it's not summer or winter, like if it's fall and spring here, you have to plan for like 2 different weathers, like in the morning and then during the middle of the day when it starts to warm up. It's like the morning can be slightly too cold, but then afternoon's hot. So oh, Zooey mama. Kind of want a snack, but I also know that I don't really need a snack. But I like to snack when I'm just sitting here on my computer. You know what I mean? I love snacks. Why am I so cold? I'm gonna put socks on. Hold on. Okay, I have socks on. Okay, I want to do another sprint. I'm gonna have to move my computer for the next sprint because I'm going to be working on my computer. I'm gonna start moving stuff around. Oh, I hate this weird tint that is going on. Is that from the side? Should I turn my light off? I don't understand. What do y'all think? Just gonna leave it. Bye. See you soon, hopefully. Okay. 17, 17, 15, 13. Thank you, Nikki. Bye. Have a good day. Okay. I like Kristen's suggestion. So we're going to do 17, 17. Okay. 17 minutes and 17 seconds. Ready, set, go. That sprint is done. How are we feeling? What's the haps? I'll have to stick with that one. All right, so how'd y'all do? What'd you get done? I worked on some location and world building stuff on Scrivener. Sort of trying to organize my list of locations and doing little like informational paragraphs for each one before I actually like get more into it. I know, okay, so I have a bunch of cities and towns and like locations that I know I mentioned throughout my story, like in draft two, but I can't off of the top of my head remember what they were for. Ugh. Or like what the origin is or what the point of it was. Bye, Books with Kittens. Thanks for being here. It's 29 chapters slash parts. Too much for a novel. Not at all. It should be however much you want it to be. I would not say 29 is too much at all. There's been much more and much less in many books. My at least draft 2 of Project Orion is 30 something chapters. 30, I don't remember though. Yeah. Oh, I got so tired. I got 2 more character profiles complete. I should really focus on backstories, but I don't want to. Yeah, the backstories is always like hit or miss for me in the sense of it's either the easiest or the hardest thing to do. And I think near the beginning of writing draft 1, like starting Project Orion, backstories was like the most fun. It was exciting and stuff to like think of all these things. But now that I've gotten so much further and I know all this stuff and I've had to rework a lot of this stuff, I have a lot more to consider now rather than just, oh, this sounds cool, because everything's intertwined and more complicated. So now I'm like saving it for last in the sense of working on it and like updating them. I'm very distracted there. Bye, Carly. Thanks for hanging out with us. 310, almost exactly like the last one. That's still good. So good. Good job. I researched rent and evictions in Arizona. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need to, I don't know. I need to like go through my draft for locations and find where I mentioned all these things and like what the context was. But my chair is so squeaky. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you in the next one. Oh. I am so like tired. I've been so tired lately. Like I've been getting more sleep than I have in the past like month. But I still wake up and I'm so like tired. Like I want to go back to sleep. Sometimes my kids are fighting. Is there ever something that you know you need to research or like work on? Like there's a big issue, like a big problem in your story that you really need to work on and figure out, but it's so hard and complicated, you don't know how to do it, that you just put it off and you don't want to work on it? Because that's me right now. Would you rather be one of Santa's elves or one of Santa's reindeer? Saying Himalaya has exhausted me. Yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling that too, and I'm like, what the heck? Except I haven't really been staying home. I mean, I still have work and stuff, but I've been getting so much more sleep than I was in the past month or two. And I'm still so tired. Next sprint equals nap time? Yes. A nap for an hour. Making the future tense match historical details to the past. Allowing to make sense. I went 2 weeks sleeping for like 12 hours each day. I've got to break that habit if I go back to work in May. I'm jealous. I've been getting like 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep the past week or so, and it's so nice because before that, like the past few months has been like 6 hours of sleep, anywhere from like 4 to 7 hours of sleep. Not super consistent. Sorry, just talking about it is not helping. Ugh. I want ice cream. My Wi-Fi is doing some weird things right now, and my chat is being really slow. Mm, mhm, 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 mhm. This is fun. Gotten hours of sleep. I think I'm just mentally exhausted. Yeah, that's probably my situation too. That's how I feel. So I getcha. What the heck? I just logged on to Facebook for the first time in a while. And it says, try the new Facebook thing. So I did, and it looks so weird. Anyway, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is messed up or if y'all just don't want to talk to me. But let's just jump into another sprint. No one answered my question about if you would rather be Santa's reindeer or Santa's elf, but I will tell you my answer. I would rather be Santa's reindeer. Thank you for listening. I only have like 2 bars of my Wi-Fi. I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna assume my Wi-Fi is doing something. Look, I can beatbox. Oh, just got a bunch of chats. Hold on. Reindeer. So I can travel the world. Yeah. And you don't really have to do anything. Like elves work year round, but a reindeer just works one night. Lost freelancing clients, so now looking for a third job. I end up working at a grocery store. Fair. Thankfully, I still have my job, but while all of this is going on, so the past few months I have been job and apartment hunting. Um and it's gotten so nowhere's hiring. I'm not getting anything back and it's pointless. So, all right, we've got some mixed reviews on the elves and reindeer. All right, let's do another sprint. I think this is going to be the last sprint. So, how long do we want to go for? Job hunting was definitely hell. Finally got a job though, so there's that. Some public health, which makes all the sense. Oh yeah, I'm sure like the health sector is hiring so much right now. 15, 15. I'm good with that. Any other suggestions? All right. I don't know what's going on with y'all today. Let's do 15 minutes. 25:52. I like that, but I also like 15. So let's do 52. All right, 15:52. Ready, set, go. Last sprint. Howdy, folks. Last stream is done. Or sprint. Not stream. How'd y'all do? I did not get much done. I'm feeling tired and over writing. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I am here. Hello. Didn't mean to exit out of that. Anyway, but yeah, I was just working on some location stuff like I was talking about and working on like info stuff for them. But yeah. Didn't get much done either, but I started making a map. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I need to make a new one. I like my design, but I need to make a new one where everything is like updated. The goal is to edit at least 4 pages for him today. Are these streams archived and available? Yes. All of my streams are archived and they will be on my channel if you want to go watch them back or replay them. They will be there. Said you were tired and the screen agreed. I know, apparently. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I think I'm gonna go make some muffins. I love a good berry muffin. So, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you for being here, hanging out with us, getting some writing done. I hope y'all are staying safe and staying healthy and making sure you wash your hands, please. Stay inside, practice social distancing. Bye, Megan. And yeah, have fun. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great day after that. And I love you. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm going to end it. It's been fun. Thank you. Love you. It's not clicking.